Hey, how are you, Suncoast parents? This is Pastor James. Here it is Thursday, and I haven't updated the site all week, and that is because I've been working really, really hard to make graduation and promotion very, very special for every child in Kid City, um, especially our fifth graders. We've been with them 2 years now, or 2 seasons, I guess, 2 school years, and already grown so attached to them. Hate to see them go. But I wanted to share with you a little bit about what we're doing in Kid City this weekend, and maybe bribe you into coming if you weren't thinking about attending. Just one thing: don't let your kids see this. None of them, please. Okay? Because I like keeping things surprising. All right. First of all, our theme is going to be called it's unfinished. It's based on the Isaiah 64:8, where we're the clay and he's the potter, and so I've got a nice little unfinished drawing right there on the front of it. This is actually your order of ceremonies that you'll get when you come in. Um, and so our point is going to be to really convey to our middle school kids, and all of them for that matter, um, that middle school isn't a destination. It's part of the journey, and whether you like yourself or hate yourself, God is not finished with you yet. If you screw up, if you're not happy with different things, hang in there, because God will work on you. Just be patient with Him as He changes you and molds you and shapes you. And then we're going to talk about the two main jobs that clay have in the relationship between the potter and the clay. It would seem that the potter has 99% of the work, and the clay just sits there. It seems like a lazy job. But we could learn two things from clay. One, clay needs to stay flexible, and that translates into staying willing to be changed. Clay also needs to stay on the wheel. If it goes flopping around, it's not going to work. If you've ever tried to mold a piece of clay into something that resembles anything that came from Ghost. Actually, I was singing the Titanic theme song, but whatever. It's very hard to do. But staying still, staying on the wheel, translates for our kids into staying faithful, and being faithful, obviously meaning uh, continuing to trust in God even when you don't know what's going on, and proving that by what we do. Because being faithful isn't something we can just feel; it's something we have to put into action. But at one point in the service, I'm going to let all the fifth graders go to a room, and they're going to go without you. But you don't have to be worried because I'm telling you what we're doing with them right now. You're going to love it. They're going to each receive one of these, and as you see right on the top, it says a letter to myself. Okay, they're going to sign their name at the top, and they're going to go through. And this is why they need to do it alone, because this is just between them and God. But they're going to go through, and they're going to write a letter to the graduated eighth grade version of themselves. So basically, the high school kid 3 years in the future. And in this letter, they'll have a chance to tell that ninth grader what they want their relationship with God to be like, what they're hoping, what their commitment to obeying God, their parents, and their leaders is, what their habits are going to be, what their calling might be, what kind of friends they want to be hanging out with. And then at the very end, they'll have an opportunity to write a message to themselves about what they're hoping they'll be doing with themselves 3 years down the road. It's basically vision casting and goal setting for kids. It's not something we ever really think of having kids do, but I think this is the way to do it. They'll bring these back in. They're going to go and walk across a bridge. We'll have this bridging ceremony. It's going to be very meaningful. There'll be music playing and stuff like that. We'll be praying with the kids every step of the way across the bridge. And on their way up, they will put these into a locked, or a chest that will be locked. And for 3 years, we'll keep that joker locked up. And when they graduate from middle school and go into high school, there'll be an opportunity for them to open those back up and really just see what they did, how they did. And my premise with this is not that little kids are real smart or anything. That your child will grow in wisdom as they age, but I really believe that our hearts The younger we are, the purer they are, as far as the simplicity in which we believe the gospel. We believe God's big, that He always answers our prayers, that He always hears our prayers, and that He can handle anything, and that He has the whole world in His hands. And that those simple beliefs get so complicated and so convoluted as we grow and as we learn more. So I'm really hoping that these letters 3 years in the future, as middle school takes its toll, was it a great time for you? Not for me. I hope it'll recenter them and help them to maybe even set some new goals for their senior year and get them thinking again. So that's my heart. I'm also going to be sharing a story. Those of you that have ever been to our New Year or Christmas Eve services know I write stories and illustrate them. And I've done one for our fifth grade class called "I'm Not Done Yet." And I'll be reading this. It's a 32-page book. It's fully illustrated, and I'll be giving a copy of this away to every graduating fifth grader as well to take home with them. It's a story again based on Isaiah 64:8, where a young man is drawing the best picture he's ever drawn, but then the drawing comes to life and starts critiquing, and even tries to finish itself. Delaying the process of this boy creating his masterpiece. So I hope the service will be a blessing to you. You know what? Even if you don't have a kid in fifth grade, feel free to visit with us. This would be a great one for you to be blessed as well as watching your kids get blessed. We'll have a special seating near the back of the main kids area for you to sit. And after the fifth graders walk the bridge, they'll actually be seated with you to make room for the new fifth graders, which will make room for the new fourth graders, and on and on and on. So anyway, thanks for watching. If there's anything we can ever do for you here at Suncoast, let us know. If you ever have questions, if you need to know more information about camp, whatever, let me know. God bless, and we'll see you guys next time. Hopefully see you Sunday.